Hey, what's up everyone? I'm Dr. Martin Lockstrom and welcome to another exciting episode of Business Matters, the podcast that empowers you with insights to boost your career and professional growth. Without doubt, the latest AI fad is custom GPT. Just over the past week, I've seen them popping up from all directions. But what are they? By now, unless you've been living on a different planet, you're probably familiar with the concept of GPT, or Generative Pre-trained Transformer, an Oracle type of AI which can basically answer anything, having a conversation dialogue and perform various text, graphics, and audio-based tasks. Custom GPT refers to the ability to create your own custom version of the GPT, tailoring it to specific needs or tasks. Custom GPT means you can make your own special version of the GPT language model. Think of it like having a personal assistant that really understands you. OpenAI sets up the system where you and even businesses can create your own AI helper using the ChatGPT model. This special helper, called a custom GPT, can be trained on your own stuff. But why would you want to do this in the first place? Well, there are a number of reasons for that. Using a custom version of GPT, such as GPT 3 or 4, can offer several benefits depending on the specific needs and goals of an organization or individual. Here are some points to consider when using a custom GPT. First, tailored responses. Customizing a GPT model allows you to fine-tune it for specific tasks or domains. This means that the model can provide you a more accurate and contextually relevant responses within your area of interest. For example, a customized GPT can be trained to understand and generate content related to medical diagnosis, legal documents, or customer support inquiries. Increased efficiency. By training a GPT model on your organization's proprietary data or industry-specific knowledge, you can automate tasks and processes that would otherwise require human intervention. This can lead to increased operational efficiency and cost savings. Third, domain expertise. Custom GPT models can capture domain-specific expertise and knowledge, making them valuable tools for professionals in the fields like medicine, law, finance, and more. These models can assist with research, decision-making, and information retrieval within the chosen domain. Fourth, consistency. AI models can provide consistent responses regardless of the time of the day or workload. Custom GPTs can be used to maintain a consistent tone and quality of communication in customer service, chatbots, or content generation. Fifth, confidentiality. Some organizations may prefer to use a custom GPT model to ensure that sensitive or confidential information remains within their control, rather than relying on external AI services. Sixth, innovative applications. Custom GPTs can be used to develop unique and innovative applications that cater to specific needs. For example, it can be used to create content generators, recommendation systems, or creative writing assistants with a distinct personality. Competitive advantage. Having a customized AI model that is optimized for your organization's needs can provide a competitive advantage in the market by enabling better decision-making, improved customer experience, and more effective automation. It's important to note that customizing a GPT model also comes with responsibilities and challenges, including addressing bias, ensuring data privacy, and maintaining the model's performance over time. Additionally, the process of customization may require expertise in machine learning and natural language processing. Overall, the decision to use a custom GPT model should be based on careful evaluation of your specific use cases, goals, and the resources available to support the development and maintenance of the customized solution. What about the risk of bias, since custom GPTs are usually trained on a smaller dataset? Well, it's true that using a privately customized version of a GPT or any AI model can potentially increase the risk of bias. When organizations or individuals customize AI models for the specific use cases, there's a risk that the training data or fine-tuning process introduces bias that aligns with specific perspectives, values, or objectives. This can result in a biased AI system that generates or reinforces unfair or harmful outputs. Here are some reasons why private customization can lead to bias. First, training data bias. If the training data used to customize the model is biased or unrepresentative of diverse perspectives, which can perpetuate and amplify existing biases in the model's responses. Second, fine-tuning choices. The fine-tuning process involves adjusting the model's parameters based on specific objectives. If these objectives are not carefully chosen and monitored, it can introduce unintended biases. Third, lack of diversity. Customized models may not have access to the same broad range of data sources and viewpoints as publicly available, well-maintained models potentially leading to narrow and biased responses. Fourth, lack of transparency. Private customization often involves proprietary data and processes that may not be subject to the same level of scrutiny and transparency as publicly developed models. To mitigate the risk of bias in customized AI systems, it's essential for organizations and individuals to take the following steps. First, diverse and representative data. Ensure that the training data used for customization is diverse and representative of target audience or user base. It should include a wide range of perspectives, demographics, and viewpoints. Second, bias assessment. Regularly assess the model for bias, using fairness and bias evaluation metrics and techniques, and take corrective measures when bias is detected. Third, ethical review. Conduct ethical reviews of the model's outputs to identify and address any harmful or biased responses. Fourth, transparency and accountability. Be transparent about the customization process, data sources, and objectives. Encourage external audits and accountability mechanisms. Fifth, feedback loops. Establish feedback mechanisms that allow users to report biased or harmful outputs and use this feedback to improve the model continuously. Sixth, diversity in development. Ensure that the development team itself is diverse and inclusive, representing various backgrounds and perspectives. It's crucial to recognize that bias is a complex and multifaceted issue in AI, and addressing it requires ongoing effort and vigilance. Customization can be a powerful tool when used responsibly, but it also comes with a responsibility to mitigate potential bias and ensure that AI systems serve the broader public interest. In sum, we know that the internet is full of biases. However, the good thing when using the entire internet as a source of information is that different biases tend to cancel out when used in concert. When using training data from a single source, the risk of biased output becomes orders of magnitudes larger. As I see it, the key reason for using a custom GPT is because you want to utilize information which is private and confidential, and hence not to be found elsewhere. And if that information is indeed private and confidential, you certainly don't want to share that with the public. So, inclusion. If we accept the notion about the truth of the masses, that the internet represents those masses, and that different biases cancel out from a statistical perspective, chances are that an entity that offers a custom GPT to the public does so for the very purpose of disseminating biased information to what a particular product or service it's promoting. Hence, my advice to you as audience is not to take any public custom GPT at face value. In other words, as always apply source critique. Never rely on a single source. Instead, apply triangulation by comparing information from multiple sources and draw your own conclusions. Just like you should do when you're watching the evening news on TV. Watch both CNN and Fox News and take the average between the two to get the most accurate view of reality. Thank you for joining us on this enlightening episode of Business Matters. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and forward it to a friend. Until next episode, please take care, be safe, and happy GPTing. Bye-bye.